guys, it's me Kenzie, and today I will be filming my January book haul. So you may have noticed in my December book haul part 2 that I said in the comments down below I think I would go on a book buying ban. I broke that, so yeah. There are probably 15 books, I'm not sure, or 20, probably 20. Yeah, but let's get started. So these first two books I actually got on like the first day of January because swag. But yeah, I just got it because I had money left over from Christmas, and I really wanted to spend it, so I went to Barnes & Noble to spend it. And the first thing I got was Amulet Volume 1 by Kazuo Bushi, and the first volume is The Stonekeeper, and it is signed. Woo! So I guess I must have had this left over from Black Friday. Gosh, that's like 2 months away, but the artwork is absolutely amazing, and it's just absolutely beautiful. And I'm sorry, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's just amazing and beautiful. I'm gonna read the back to you because I would probably mess it up, but yeah, I already read this book and I really liked it, so let's just continue on. So yeah, there's something strange behind the basement door. After a family tragedy, Emily, Navin, and their mother moved to an ancestral home to start a new life. On the family's very first night in the mysterious house, Em and Navin's mom is kidnapped by a tentacled creature, and now it's up to Em and Navin to figure out how to set things right and save their mother's life. I actually really enjoyed it, and I'm going to continue on with this series. I think it's a 10-book series. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but I'm excited, so yeah. The next thing that I got from Barnes & Noble is something that's not surprising because we all know I love this series. And that is the Ultimate Guide to Percy Jackson and the Olympians. And this doesn't have an author. I don't know why, but it's cool. Like, this cover is holographic. Like, what? This is just like basically like a guide to Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Like, there's these little cards with the characters on it, and then when you turn it around, it's like that, and that's just really cool. And then like there's pictures and just amazing cool things in here, and yeah, so it's basically just a flip through book, and I'm excited to flip through it because Percy Jackson. So yeah, so these next two books I actually got, I ordered in December. They kind of came late, not surprising. I got one from Amazon and then one from Barnes & Noble, and the first one that I got was We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I read this back in December, and I really loved it, and I wanted my own copy of it so that I could like just read it anytime I want because it's such a short book. But I just love this book a lot. It was in my top 14, I think top 10 books of 2004. Excuse me, top 14 books of 2014. So yeah, it's an amazing book, and I definitely recommend that you go into it not knowing anything because yeah, but you guys have probably all heard that, but it's the truth. Like, it's awesome. This next book is also a graphic novel, and that is The Walking Dead, Volume 3, Safety Behind Bars. And I'm sorry, my phone's going off, but I read this already, and it's so good, but I left off the cliffhanger. Oh well, but it was amazing. The graphics in this are just amazing. I just love the black and white. I'm gonna try to find something that won't spoil anyone. Alright, I think right here. Okay. See, just look how gorgeous the illustrations are. I love it so much, and I definitely recommend this series. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I know that the 22nd novel just came out, so yeah. But this is an amazing series, and it is The Walking Dead is actually a TV show based off these comics, but there are a few different changes, and I don't know which one is better. Either it's the TV show or it's the comics, but I kind of love the TV show because Daryl Dixon, he's better. But yeah, so these next 4 books are from the library, and I have 2 graphic novels and 2 just ordinary books, and these 2 novels are contemporaries, which I'm saving for February or maybe January. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling contemporary-ish right now. Don't know why. But the first one is Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. I've heard amazing things about Colleen Hoover, and I personally wanted to get into Colleen Hoover books, so I'm gonna pick it up. I don't know what it's about, but I'm excited because I've heard so many good things about it. This next book is, I think, adult fiction, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's A Light We Cannot See by Anthony Dower. This book is a World War II book, and I love reading about World War II. I know it's a tragic time, but I just really like it. I did a project back in 7th or 6th grade on World War II, and I just got so invested in it, and I would love to read more stories about it. So yeah, and it's a hunger. But I'm so excited by reading it. I've heard nothing but amazing things about it, and I'm so excited. This next book is a graphic novel. I've already read it too, so I've pretty much read all of my graphic novels that I have. Not surprising because they're so short, and that is The Undertaking of Lily Chen by Danica Novgorod. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but it's a hard name, and look at this cover. It's just amazingly gorgeous. The story is actually really cool. So back in China, they used to do, if you died a widow, well, not a widow, but like if you died and you weren't married, you would basically have to find a husband or a wife and bury them with that person that just died. And it's pretty cool, and it's just an amazing story, and I actually really liked it. I gave it a 3.5 stars. The artwork is amazing. And something that isn't raunchy. There is some raunchy things in here. Like, I think 2 of the pictures were pretty raunchy, but it's all covered up. So yeah, but this next graphic novel won't be a surprise, and that is The Walking Dead Volume 4, The Heart's Desire, and this was pretty raunchy. It covered everything up, but you knew what they were doing, and it was kind of disturbing. But then again, this was an amazing book, and yes, it did leave on a cliffhanger, which makes me so mad because I can't handle cliffhangers. But I really liked it, and the artwork is on point. So yeah. So this next book is from Target. My mom actually picked it up for me. I didn't request it or anything, but she actually got it for me, and that is Staying Strong by Demi Lovato. This is basically like a flip through thing where you find like the day, and it says a little quote and gives you tips, and the cover, can we just appreciate the cover underneath? Like, look at that. That's Demi Lovato, and then like it's all papery material, and you can see her through. And I thought that was so cool and fascinating, and I'm excited. This next book I actually got because I needed to finish the series because I actually really like the first one. And that is Where She Went by Gail Forman. This is the second book in the If I Stay duology, and I liked the first one, which was If I Stay, and I just wanted to finish it since it's a duology, and they're pretty fast-paced. Well, they're pretty fast to get through, I mean, and voila. This next book is also a Percy Jackson book, not surprising, and that is The Demigod Diaries by Rick Riordan. This is actually a part of the Heroes of Olympus series. See, this is right there. But yeah, I'm actually currently reading the Heroes of Olympus series. I'm on The Mark of Athena by Rick Riordan. I'm a little bit more than halfway through. So yeah, but I'm going to read this eventually. It's like another flip through thing, and it also has some character pictures. Let me just find it because I'm having difficulties. I'll just show you one because this video is going to be long enough. But here's Percy and here's Annabeth, and it looks so cool, so I'm excited. This next book, I think it's the first in the series. I'm not sure. But it sounded really interesting, and that is A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. If you know if this is the first book, please let me know down below, because I do not want to like read the second or third book in the series because that's just bad. But I think this is about a girl, and she's like has paranormal things going on. I'm not sure, but if that is the case, then yes. And I've heard nothing but good things about this trilogy, so I picked it up. This next book is like a throwback for me because I actually used to love reading the series, and I always got it from my school library, and that is Diary of a Wimpy Kid by Jeff Kinney. And I am actually going to read this because I just thought this was like one of the funniest books I've ever read, and I started loving reading when I read this, which was back in like elementary school, like 4th and 5th grade, and I just think it's so funny, and I love the illustrations and how simple they are. It's just so cute, and I enjoy it. This next book is the third book in a series, and I'm actually going to marathon the series. I already read the first book, but I want to read it again because I really liked it, and that is Death Cure by James Patterson. I was about to say Rick Riordan, then I said James Patterson. Don't know what's wrong with me, but yeah, I'm gonna marathon the series pretty soon, and I'm so excited. So yeah, this next book I've actually heard nothing about. I think I've seen it on here one time before, but that was it, and that is Uncaged by John Sandford and Michelle Cook. And this book is about a girl, and she finds herself in like an alley, and all she has is like $52 and a knife, and I think a note, and so she's trying to find out what happened, and yeah, so I thought this sounded really interesting, and so I picked it up. Can you see the thing going on here? Yeah, I think you can, but yeah. This next book is the third book in the series, and I've read the first one, but I haven't read the second one, and this is the only copy I have of it, and that is Requiem by Lauren Oliver. I actually really liked the first one, and I knew I wanted to continue on with the series, so I was like, alright, I'm gonna pick this up, but now that means I have to buy the first and second one, so then yeah, I wish they had the first one there, because then that would have been way easier, but I can't have everything I want. This next book is actually, I was kind of skeptical on getting. I didn't really, I don't know if I'll like it or not, but that is Falling Into Place by Amy Zhang. This is about a girl who drives her Mercedes off a bridge and tries killing herself, basically, and I don't know if I like it or not. It just sounds kind of typical. But I'm gonna give it a shot. I guess I've heard mixed reviews on it, but I'm gonna give it a shot, and if I don't like it, then bye-bye book. And we are down to my last book, and this is actually like a children's book, but it's such a good book, and I used to read this all the time, and that is The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein, and I just love his poems and his little drawings. Like, Like, it's so adorable, and it's gonna be like a blast to the past, you know? Is that even a saying? I'm not sure, but I'm so excited for it. So yeah, but I'm gonna take the dust jacket off because it's all beat up and I like the cover more. So yeah, but that is all the books I have. But before we go, I think I'm gonna try holding them all together. Probably gonna fail. I've never done this before except like on pictures. So this shall be entertaining. Ugh. Ugh. I can't get it. Oh no. Oh. Alright. I think I should end the video here. So I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, anything you want, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!